So what are the challenges and recommendations for the sake of keeping this relationship intact?
Well, we are very encouraged to see that the World Bank has increased Indonesia's standing in the ease of doing business from 105 to 90 in the ranking. And I know that President Jokowi wants to continue improving that, and that's a positive move. The numerous economic reform packages issued by the Jokowi government have been part of that, but they also are designed to liberalize the market. The liberalized negative list is a step forward and has attracted interest. I think the tax amnesty program has also shown that there is a possibility to broaden the tax base, because as the OECD has pointed out, for a country this size, the number of people paying tax is relatively low. And you need a proper broad tax base in order to fund education and health, and also to ensure that public administration is doing the kind of job that makes it easier for taxpayers to pay the tax knowing they're going to get some good value for their money. So that's there. I would say that one of the issues that our Canadian business people tell us about with respect to Indonesia, this is not unique to Indonesia, is that the continuous flux and change in the rules of the game for business is a deterrent. And I think it's very important to realize that Indonesia is competing with countries like Vietnam and India for foreign investment and for good business affinities. And so I have been advocating in my meetings with Indonesian ministers on the need to try and stabilize and make very transparent and clear and effectively implement the rules of the game when it comes to doing business here, investing here, and trading. This would include in the mining and oil and gas sectors.
Is there some sort of, I'm a little bit of a disadvantage here, is there some sort of mutual exclusive partnership with ASEAN and Canada, like the one in TPP or NAFTA?
That's a very good question. Last summer, our trade minister in Vientiane, Laos, when we were having our dialogue conversation with ASEAN ministers, proposed that Canada and ASEAN explore the possibility of a free trade agreement based on a feasibility study and some exploratory talks, which would include a trade policy dialogue. And that was agreed in Vientiane. So that's in progress, and we are hoping that this will proceed. Within ASEAN, our economic contact point is Indonesia and the Ministry of Trade of Indonesia, because it is the largest economy. Our current dialogue partner within ASEAN is Philippines, who are, of course, hosting this year. We are, as I said, so interested. The Government of Canada has proposed, and it has been accepted by ASEAN ministers to proceed in this direction. This would put us in a very good position to be part of RCEP when RCEP is agreed. That's currently, as you know, under negotiation. So that's something we would like to see. We'd also like to see a reestablishment of some sort of foreign investment protection and promotion agreement, which currently is lacking bilaterally.
So what's the relationship between the French-speaking Canadians and English-speaking Canadians looks like?
It's not precisely the case. In the case of Canada, we're a bilingual country. Okay. We're multicultural and officially bilingual, which means we have French-speaking Canadians all across the country. The largest concentration is in the province of Quebec. But in Quebec, the province of Quebec, you also have an English-speaking minority, which is substantial. And you have French-speaking Canadians, particularly also in Eastern Ontario and New Brunswick. So the Government of Canada functions and has been for decades officially bilingual to serve Canadians in the language of their choice. And the political parties operate nationally. We have three principal parties, Liberal, Conservative, and New Democratic Party, and they're present right across the country. Now, in the case of, we are, as I said earlier, a decentralized country, so we have provincial governments, which are elected, And in the case of Quebec, one of the parties is a party that believes in sovereignty for the province, and it has been unsuccessful. It currently is not in power, but exists and gives voice to some Quebecers who have that point of view. But it's a democracy. We've had referenda in the past, as you know, which have failed to break the country up. And currently today, the country is in a very good standing in terms of its unity, and is very much focused on economic development. And education is part of that.